Hey everybody, here we are again, and it's a Mangrove Jack's Craft Series Cold IPA, here to talk about it. It's one of the Mangrove Jack's Kit and Kilo pouch in a pouch in a pouch. Why? What comes in the pouch? In the pouch comes a pouch in a pouch. In the pouch in a pouch, mainly, somewhere in here, is how much? Two and a half kilos or so of malt extract. Somewhere else in the pouch, there's two pouches. We've been there before, there's two pouches. One at the back, one at the front. Lottery. Instructions, didn't really read them. Yeast, probably knackered because the pouch in a pouch has been in hot water to soften the malt extract. 10 grams of Mangrove Jack's Versa Lager M24 yeast. Didn't use it, I reused my SO4 yeast as usual. Which sort of, well, no, maybe, whatever. It also came with 50 grams of cold IPA hops. Normally, I'd cut that bit out, but I thought, I know what, I can stick that on the fermenter and the barrel, and I've got that, I don't know what I'm doing. Unfortunately, I did sort of know what I'm doing, but my records went to rat shit a bit. Because I looked at the front and it says approximately 6.2% ABV. Also makes 20 litres rather than the usual 23 litres. So about 35 pints rather than 40 pints. Using 1 kilo of brewing sugar. Now, I know I'll also mention, although it doesn't say what's on there in the hops, it says hops, Motueka, Galaxy, Nelson, Sauvin, if that's how you pronounce them all, 50 grams in total. Doesn't mention ratios, presumably equal ratios, don't know, 12.5 grams of each. Vibrant Gold. IBU 40 to 50. Meaningless to me, don't know what that means. Bitterness rating 4 out of 5, so it should be quite bitter. Would hope. Ingredients: liquid malt extract, in brackets, malt extract, open more brackets, barley, close brackets, comma, hop extract, close brackets, comma, dried hops, comma, dried yeast, open brackets, yeast, comma, emulsifier, open brackets, sorbiton monostearate, close brackets, full stop. For allergen advice, including cereals, see ingredients in bold. So, it's barley, gluten. We'll go to the records. Somewhat lacking. Now, from the quantity that I've got in the barrel, I know that I brewed it to 35 pints, 20 litres. From the figures, I also know that I didn't get 6.2%. I suspect that I brewed it with 700 grams of brewing sugar. Because I seem to remember having a 550 packet and a 150 packet, 700 grams, which, finger in the air, seemed about right. Turns out, not bad, if that's what it was. Starting gravity was 1.044 at 18 degrees C. Dry hopped it for 3 days. The final gravity was 1.012 at 20 degrees C. 2 degrees difference. Getting to figure faffing territory, it didn't bother. The ABV will stay the same. No, it won't, not quite. Ignore that. The other figure is the main figure, but approximate ABV, stop waffling, 4.347826%. Now the cost of the kit was £23.95. The cost of a kilo of dextrose will be about £3. That would give an approximate pence per pint of 67 pence. But it's only 35 pints and I only use 700 grams. Can't be arsed working it out. I've worked it out, it's all wrong. If you can be bothered working out, put it in the comments. Let's go and have a look at it. So as you can see, it does produce a head, doesn't stick around, doesn't even keep a ring, unsaid, produces minimal lacing right at the beginning, and that's about it. It is a gold colour, clear, it's not crystal clear. It was actually, this is about the 4th pint, it was clearer on the 1st pint. So we've hit some sediment coming down somewhere, I don't know where. Don't care. It's only a little bit. It's clear, you wouldn't bother. Send it back if you're in a pub. Flash it with the torch. So yeah, there's a bit of haze in there, but it's not too bad. Give it a sniff. Citrus, that's all I'm getting. Could be grapefruit. It's not lemon, it's not orange, I don't think. Maybe grapefruit. Let's give it a taste. Yeah, all I'm getting is varying degrees of citrus, really. Yeah, there's pithiness up front, not a bad, sometimes you can get a really nasty pithiness, but it is a pithiness up front. Is there any sweetness? That could be the difference. There's a little bit of a sweetness as well as the pithiness. Then it dies back into a mild citriness and into a gentle, slightly citrus bittering towards the end. Not dissimilar to Hobgoblin Gold, I want to said. It's not too bad. Mouthfeel, I'd say a solid medium. That's not bad, that. Not my preferred flavour of beer or style of beer. No. No, I like an IPA. But, no, it's a citrus flavour. It's not my preferred flavour. But it's a good beer. Could do better with the head retention. I'd say that's about 4 out of 5 stars. Alright. Could be dangerous if you brewed it exactly as per the instructions, but if you reduce the sugar, you get a beer that's alright, but it's only 35 pints. Would I buy it again? Not really. I nearly burped there, I do apologise. There is a certain amount of liveness to it. I prefer to have 40 pints in the barrel. Reduce it by 5 pints, that's nearly a night. So you're reducing, it's upping the price and lowering the amount of beer that you've got. Anyway, stop waffling. Like, comment and subscribe. See you next time. Cheers. Bye. That was